Hi everyone. I added another homework section to your pile. Sorry. Hopefully it won't be too crazy on you, but I needed to do it because it's just been brought to my attention that there is a question that will be on the final exam that pertains to this section, and I previously had not assigned it. So I am rectifying that problem right now. It's about unit conversions, so hopefully it's not going to be too bad. I think the one we're looking at right now is one of the harder ones. Darren needs to retool his widget maker so that it takes measurements in centimeters instead of inches. The widget maker currently makes widgets that are 5/7 of an inch, 5/9 of an inch deep, 5/7 of an inch wide, 5/9 of an inch deep, and 4 5/5 inches long. Determine the measures of the widgets in centimeters, and we're going to round to the nearest tenth of a centimeter. So what I did was I set it up so that we're looking at 5/7 of an inch, and the conversion from centimeters to or inches to centimeters is 2.54 centimeters per 1 inch. And notice that I'm multiplying across by 2.54. I'm going to use unit conversions here as I go. So notice up here I got inches in the numerator here by my 5/7 inch, and over here I've got inches in the denominator for this conversion. So numerator divides out with denominator. That will give me an answer in centimeters. So let me wander over here and pull up my calculator. Let's see if I can figure this out. I'm going to go 5. I'll divide it by 7. I'll multiply it by 2.54. And we want our answer in nearest tenth of a centimeter. So what are we looking at? 1.8 is what you would put in here. And then you'd go out, and I'll let you guys handle the rest of this problem. The other two parts are pretty much the same. This 4 5/8, I would go ahead and convert into improper fraction. Hopefully you guys remember how to do that, right? 8 times 4 and then add 5. So you're looking at 37 eighths. So at 37 eighths, you would multiply by 2.54 and you'd get your answer there. This next one, the volume of a spherical ball is shown in the below is 18 cubic inches. What is the volume of the ball in cubic centimeters? We're going to use this conversion factor of 1 cubic inch equaling 16.387 cubic centimeters. We'll round our answer to the nearest thousandth if necessary. So here's what I set up. And I went ahead and I'm focusing hard on unit cancellations because that's going to be what you'll be dealing with on that final, I think. And by final, by the way, we're talking, yeah, we'll discuss that another time. But so we got 18 cubic inches here, and our conversion rate is 16.387 cubic centimeters per cubic inch. Notice I've got the centimeter cubed unit on the numerator and my inches cubed unit on the denominator. The reason for that is I have inches cubed on the numerator over here, so you want your numerator unit to divide out with your denominator unit so that you'll end up with your cubic centimeters in the end. And I just went ahead and calculated 18 times 16.387, and I came out with 294.966. Enter that in as is because they say round to the nearest thousandth. It's already there. You should be good to go on this problem. All right, this next one, we're going to convert 28 quarts into a cup. Again, I'm looking at unit cancellation here. There are 4 cups per 1 quart. So I've got 4 cups in the numerator and 1 quart in the denominator so that my quarts will divide out. So really I'm looking at 28 divided by 4. You get 112 cups. I don't think this problem's hard per se. I just want you guys to getting you used to this unit cancellation thing because like I said, it's going to be an issue down the line. Using unit cancellation, I think this one's going to be easy enough for you. 4 days into minutes, so you want to find that in days there are 24 hours in a day, and then go from 60 minutes in an hour. I think you guys know how to do this one just fine. I'm going to move on. Miles and inches. Let's take a look at that one. Now this one we're going from 4.5 miles into inches. So we've got 2 conversions that we've got going. We're going to go from miles into feet, and then from there we'll go into inches. I've got the conversions right here. This is going to be a big answer, by the way, the numerical value part. So there's 4.5 miles here that we're going to work with, and there's 5,280 feet in 1 mile. So, if you want to get rid of that, you don't need the, okay, there you go with the singular. So to get the miles to divide out, we would end up multiplying by 5,280, and that'll get us into units of feet. But we don't want units of feet, we want units of inches, right? So we need one more conversion. We're going to multiply by 12 inches over 1 foot. Notice the feet cancel out here, or divide out. So in the end, you're looking at 4.5 times 5,280 times 12. There's your answer, 285,100 inches. Enter that in, you should be good to go. Now this one, we're going to do the exact opposite of what we did in the last one. This time we're going from inches into miles. This will be a much smaller number. So what we're doing here is, this is not correct. That's left over from last problem. So this time I'm taking my 1,533 inches and I'm multiplying that by 1 foot over 12 inches so we can get the units to drop out from inches. That'll give me an answer in feet. So I need to go one more step and take it into miles by dividing by 5,280 feet, because there's 1 mile per 5,280 feet. So we're taking 1,533 divided by 12 divided by 5,280. That'll get you to the answer you're looking for. I will leave that to you, for you to do. Let's take a look at what wonderful things await us next. This time we have a volume of a box shown as 200 cubic meters. So we'll just do the unit conversion here. Hopefully you're starting to get the hang of things, and you will realize that you need to multiply that by 0.06 cubic inches over 1 cubic centimeter. That'll get you to your answer there. Next problem, same story, I believe. We're taking our 7 cubic inches, so we'll multiply that by 16.387 cubic centimeters over 1 cubic inch to make those cubic inches divide out. Next problem, converting hours into seconds. I think you guys know how to do that one just fine. The next one, let me take a look at this one actually. The thing we're going to need to do here is convert this 4 feet part into inches. Now, hopefully you know that within 4 feet there are, well, within a foot there's 12 inches, so 4 times 12 will be 48. So this 4 feet 4 inches is really 4 times 12 inches plus this 4 inches here. So that's 48 plus 4. I'm looking at 52 inches. Moving on. I don't think this section is too crazy yet. You should be able to handle this just fine. This one, let's take, you know what, let's look at this one actually. Actually, this problem isn't that bad. You're just going to multiply that 2.4 miles by the conversion. 1,760 yards over 1 mile. Your miles drop out. You'll have your answer in yards, whatever that answer may be. Now, on a test, all these crazy conversions, I would give them to you on a test. You just got to know what to do with them. That's the tricky part. All right, this next one, same story. You're going to convert from pints to gallons. Find your unit conversions, and I think you should be okay after that. Fluid ounces per quart, same thing. This one, because you want your answer in meters, what's going to be easier is if you convert this yards, 6 yards into meters, and then divide by 3 meters. And that should tell you, wait, no, subtract. You're going to subtract off your 3 meters there from whatever that unit conversion is going to be, and that'll give you your answer in meters for your answer. Next up, same story. You're going to convert this 86 feet into inches and add it to that 5 inches. You should be fine there. This next one is another spool type problem. There's another volume problem. Converting gallons to pints. You get the idea, right? There's another one of those fraction ones like the first one that we did. And you're converting minutes to days here. And you're converting minutes to days here. Now, I gave a little bit more homework on this section than I normally do, but I did that for a reason because, well, you're going to see something like this on the final. You got to know what to do with it. So, Happy studying. Good luck, guys.